MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of it. Martin Perez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey,
and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Jed Lowry now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Just underway in Arlington. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Trevor Cahill gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer to this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, end up taking loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And that's the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's done well, 6 for 13. He's taken him deep once. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. This one's down to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting third baseman.
So next to the plate for Texas, Adrian Beltre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Nope. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Boom. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set down and ordered. Still no score. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Popped up. Joseph moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this clangs off the wall near the 349 sign. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Marcus Semien. He gets it hard on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazara is after it, but this will land out there just foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Let's go, Texas. Swing.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Davis. 1 out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2.
All right, Rangers.
The 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's 1 for 5. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone. Some of our nation's young minds. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Beltre is under it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 1.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Third inning, no score to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Adore is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Nope.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you're pitching.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Changeup in for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Carlos Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll head to the 4th. Still striding in once again, Jed Lowry. He popped out in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Chris Davis now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Don't let him score!
Here's Matt Joyce now. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip.
Go!
Ready with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Down the first baseline. Andrus on to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. On to the bottom of the...
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line toward the gap in left center. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Now batting.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there, and Andrus is out at second base.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And this is fouled at the plate. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Still 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in the third baseman Adrian Beltre. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Here's a high pop-up. Joseph is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Josh Begley.
Josh Begley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boog Powell. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Mazzara is there, and they breeze through this half inning as decided. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Joey Gallo.
And a breaking ball stays outside. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara.
Nomar Mazzara.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
To 2-2 now.
I had to count 2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Digging in to try it again. Tommy Joseph. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And a changeup right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-0 the count. Gallo at second. Mazzara at first. 1 gone. Just missing here. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's dead center for strike 1. High and deep to right center. 1 run scores, and that'll get over the wall. In fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the 3rd. Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And next up will be Franklin. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Franklin Barreto goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. The short hit hard. Andrus has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's Jed Lowry now. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Belted high in the air out to left. Gallo racing back, still ranging back. Gone!
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. Hit sharply on the ground. Andrus with the slide. Hey now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run homer. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazzara to the plate.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting
days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be all she wrote here for Trevor Cahill. Ryan Butcher trots in. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Butcher is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Missed with a slider.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
1-1 to Chirinos. 1-1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. 0-1 the count. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Chu at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lined hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box, Josh Begley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He's on the move again from first. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another. Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work for you, though. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as Matt Bush has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. And the first pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Powell on second. Barreto on at first with nobody out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the run is in to score from second. The relay, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim a run has come in to score. Here's Jed Lowry now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1. Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Powell. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. A ball and no strikes. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Nomar Mazara will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. So stepping in, Tommy Joseph, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Gallo at second with 2 down. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Count still at 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on the show. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Keone Kela comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-2. slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 10.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Come on, Texas, let's go.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Little dribbler down the line. Right there is Beltran. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Joseph has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Hendricks, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Davis. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Odor stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate. Tag not in time. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Elvis Andrus waits on deck. swing and a soft liner, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's got 2 hits in 19 tries. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Josh Begley. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Come on, Rangers!
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. No balls and a strike to count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
The 0-1. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Again, another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Davis, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Now a bunt attempt here. And a good throw gets him one gone. So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Big moment in the ball game here. Nomar Mazara, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. No balls and 1 strike. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2 on the count.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Number 15.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Fegley is under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Range number 15 will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Alex Claudio takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Jurickson. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
The 1-0. Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
The batter.
Here's Matt Joyce now. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's gone 2 for 8. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Lowry over at second. Semien at first. 2 out in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Beltran. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's stepping in and ready for another shot. Robinson Chirinos. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's gone 2 for 6. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Second baseman.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three and 1. Carlos Perez is on deck. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only 1 away.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning
in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow.
Well, the way things unfold, you kind of...
In this